Good afternoon. I'm back on Shandon Park. It's about 2 o'clock and the temperature is 12 degrees and the mound or motte here is actually open, and I'm totally gobsmacked by this. I honestly didn't expect it to be open. So that's brilliant. So let's see what we can see up around here. Very narrow passageway between the houses, and it's quite muddy. And good on whoever opens this up to the public. Unfortunately, the graffiti artists have got in to do a bit of vandalism, and that is vandalism. I like good graffiti, but that is vandalism. And whenever I get up here, I'm going to try and train the camera on the actual motte. I don't want to train it on the surrounding houses. So this is probably why this archaeological site, this historic site, is locked from the general public, because people come and wreck and destroy and have drinking parties and upset people with noise and litter and all sorts of things. And it's so sad. But this is the way that these boys, the vandals will get in. They just cut a small hole in the fence, and they get access, while the general public don't. So here we have it. It's quite a tall structure, and I haven't got my information details about this, because I honestly didn't expect to get in. So I haven't done my homework, but probably dates from, 12th century or even before. And this is called the mound. It's also known as the motte, but it probably had a bailey as well, which has been enveloped by the surrounding gardens here. These structures, these earthenworks, are found all over Ulster. They're Anglo-Norman, and obviously a high point like this was a defensive point, and you could also see quite a distance, and there would have normally been some sort of wooden or even stone structure on the top. There would have possibly been a keep of sorts, with storage areas down beneath and accommodation up above. Surrounded by the gardens of the great and good here at Shandon Park. And you could imagine, if you were trying to attack this, the steep slope, and people raining arrows down on top of your throwing spears down at you or whatever. And if you look over there into the green, that's the park. It's not Gilnahirk Park, I can't remember the name of that one. But it's in Gilnahirk, what I would call Gilnahirk. Maybe it is Gilnahirk. The other ones, I don't know what the name of the other one is. But anyway, I'd love to go back in time and see how this place looked. Wouldn't it be marvellous? See how it looked in its heyday. Bit of a rookery up at the top in the trees. It doesn't look as if there's been too many people up this. I'm just throwing some of these branches away. And you're getting quite a view. My old sciatica is playing up. Some days it's good, or some days it's bad, and some days the leg's not too bad at all. So it's quite exposed up here. Oh, that's Shandon Park Golf Club course away in the distance there. Well, not distance, foreground. Some nice houses here. And we live away up there on the hill. There's Braniel Estate. I'll just do a wee walk around. Again, there's a J flan. Just spotted it there. This is a great place for birds and animals like foxes and badgers, because nobody can really have access to disturb them. That's the golf club there again. Maybe I was pointing at, no, it wasn't the park. There's another J. There's a pair here, and they're right into that fir tree. Don't like me being about. Oh, this is the view you're getting. Way down to the shipyard. I think these yellow constructions are part of the wind turbine platform. Platforms that are going up in the RSC of Liverpool. Not sure. They look totally different from the ones I videoed before. I wonder, was this part of the original structure that might have been up here? Who knows? Don't know. Doubt it. There's Our Lady in St. Pat's School over there, and of course there's our seat of power. Redundant. wonder how old some of these firs are. I can't think that they'd be more than 100 years. There's an Art Deco type house up there. That one there. And there's Braniel Flats, high rise, that have just had a refurb. So there's nobody here to tell me that I can't take a video of this. So I'm just doing it. And if somebody complains or pulls me about it, then I'll take the video down, but there's nobody here, so just going ahead. I'm not trying to be intrusive or anything to anybody's back garden. Our house is way up there somewhere, way up on the hill, Lower Braniel Road. You can see some distance from this elevation. There's the flats away over at Mount Vernon. And there's, is that? I'm not sure where I'm looking at. And if anybody was lighting a fire, a signal fire, way down there in the 1200s, 1300s, you'd clearly see it. You can imagine this was all marsh and forest and all the rest of it. Different times. And the main access to places was by boat. That greenery was all Shandon Park. It wasn't the park, as I thought. And there's Braniel Methodist and Presbyterian there. And the birds are singing. I'm just glad to get the opportunity to come in and see this. And thanks again to whoever opens it on a Sunday. I don't know who it is. So, off I go to make another video somewhere, obviously. And as I always say, come and see it for yourself. But you have to come between 12 and 4 on a Sunday, because it's locked up at any other time. And I wonder, does the same pertain about the Hollywood mound or Motte? It possibly does, you know. So if I look up the website and check it out, I might find information about it being open, because I tried to get into it as well, and it was locked. I'm sad that, you know, this has to be, that so many of our historic and medieval sites, graveyards of interest, are all locked up because people will wreck and tear. Okay, see you soon. Shandon Park Motte or Mound.